Hello YouTube, this is Jay Adley and today I'm going to be showing you how to configure the Essentials and the Essentials Group Manager. Here's the two folders that you will get when you download it. This is the Essentials Group Manager here, and here's Essentials, just Essentials itself really, all the essential things you will require from Minecraft. Right, so let's get started. This video I'm going to be using FileZilla, which is a VPS, which is basically, say if you rent a server like I do off the internet, this will allow you to actually access it and upload your plugins and upload your new worlds and seeds. Right, so let's get started. Firstly, you're going to want to download something like FileZilla if it is for that. If you're just hosting off your actual computer yourself, you know the folder, make a folder called plugins, and then copy and paste or drag and drop. So what you're going to need to do, you either go and log into it, you either go to your plugins folder, you then need to drag and drop in, but I've already done it, so all you do is literally highlight all, drag, drop, there you go. That's that really simple part done. Right, when you've done it, what you need to do is then you need to start your server or reload your server in the actual game, which is /reload, or just restart your server because I don't think you actually have access to that command until you have Essentials. Right. What you're going to need to go and access now is you need to go to your, maybe click on the application will allow me to navigate through it. You need to go to your Essentials, which is the first one we're going to do. And as you can see, I have two big giant ones, but the file type YML. I'll talk you through the other guys in a sec. Right, so what you need to do is either right click, view and edit. Right, the note is where you're going to, anything with these little hashtags is actually not affected in the plugin, so you can delete that. It's not really important, but I kept it there, so I don't need it. Right, let's get started. Essentials global. I color coded between 9 or F, 09 to AF, and I'll put the color codes in the description for you. Ops name color, F stands for white. I have it white because I don't want people that has op to be able to be displayed as it. The next one down, you can change the symbol to wherever you want, but this is going to be before anyone has nicknames. Right, to disable this, if any other plugins that modify display names, that basically means, say if you have the simple nickname plugin or something like that, what you do is you set that to false and then that will disable that part, but I've got that as a perk with VIPs. We'll go through that when we go into the Group Manager plugin. Next one, I've never used that one, so I wouldn't even discuss about that. That's like the prefixes, but you won't need because you will install Group Manager, so you don't need that. The teleport cooldown down is, say like if you want someone when they do /home, it takes 9 seconds to do it, or when someone says accepts the TPA, they have to wait 9 seconds, or they're all the same really, and the heal cooldown's not important. Right, the next big hitter of Essentials is like the one that when you first install Essentials for the first time, the one you will 100% miss. And what it is, say if you are running a faction server, survival server, you don't want obviously non-op players or non-permission players to be able to do /give or /give me or /I, sorry. What that basically means, if you don't know what that is, that's say you type in /I, space your name, space the item or its number, and then the quantity. So someone could spawn 64 diamond blocks when you don't have this set to, if you have, what it does is for some stupid reason they've set it to false. So all you need to literally do is to change that to true, and that will mean when you do /I, you shouldn't be able to have access to it. Spawn mob limits, where you can do /spawn space, /spawn mob space the mob and quantity. 10 is say I can only do that command, when I do that command I can only do 10 or below, which is really easy. The warn on smite is say when you do /lightning and then you try and, what it does is like, say I think it knocks half the health off the player you do it to, and all that does is like says say Jadley 1 has been smited. That's it. Pretty not important, never use that, but seems all my admins and owners start to use it for some weird reason. Right, override commands, I've never used God mode because I have an additional plugin for that, but all that means is when you have God, you have all the permissions. Right, this guy is where you disabled the commands completely unavailable on a server. So say, just in case, say your /give, or say, Joe, I said before, if you set that to true, it shouldn't work. Just in case it ever some reason doesn't work, it's happened to me a couple of times for some strange reason, I've disabled give and I, And when people do it, it doesn't even say this plugin, they say this command doesn't exist, it doesn't even come up at all. So I've just got that just in case. The nick there is nickname because it's only, how can I say it simpler? It's only for people that are VIP'd on my server. So pretty easy. These are the player commands here, /bounds. AFK means away from keyboard. /back, say when you die or when you stay, do /spawn or /warp by mistake. You can do /back, which takes you back to your previous non-teleport location. But they're basically self-explanatory. They're clear inventory. I've got one called CN, which is literally /C INV, or easy as this one. You've got to type /clear inventory, which is now just pointless really, unless you've got a client which allows you to copy and paste, which I bet some of you guys have. Haha. Literally they're just read through them if you want, but I've never found tap to read through them, so I don't need to, because I know the commands. This is the kit, so when someone joins they will get this kit. What you do is you literally just put your item, so what you'll do is you'll do enter, space, and the little dash, say I want 297, I want quantity 1. So what that's saying is I want 279, whichever the code is. I'll put the link to the Minecraft wiki for all the code, all the items with the codes on it, and that would then basically say when someone joins they will get 279 times 1. Easy as really, but I've never used it because I've got my own plugin again to do it separate just in case Essentials breaks. All my plugins are broken. Right, this is the sign control. So say if you want to be able to, when we get onto economy, which is on next, say like I was saying earlier on about these nuts and crosses, I can't say hash keys, that was it. When these are there, it disables whatever's in front of them. So what that colour means is that you can have colour on your signs. What that bounce means, you can put the command in brackets bounce, and then when someone right clicks it tells them bounce, but then you just type in the chat /bounce, it tells you, so you want the sign. The buy and sell is what you're going to need to delete that little hash from and then line it back up, only because when you do say like brackets sell brackets close brackets, it will say invalid sign, but when you do that it works instantly. With the warps there, because I've got /warp, so it's on important, but what that allows you to do is set a warp on a sign, so when someone right clicks it saves them typing it in, so it's all easier really. And the game mode, say when you put that in the sign, when someone right clicks they go to game mode, which you don't want if you're on a faction server, because it's kind of pointless. Pre-warp permissions means that say if someone needs special permissions to do it, I said that's a false because I want everyone to be able to do the warps, because it's a server warp, you want people to be able to do it. The /list is the list of commands, but that's that's an in-game command, really not important. Promise. The remove on god on disconnect means when say someone has that god mode enabled, when they leave it gets taken off them. When they join they have to re-add it back to them. Use bucket permissions, that's when you're not using Essentials Group Manager, you'd use that, but obviously you will be using that, so it's all cool. Also AFK means say it will say James Hadley is AFK after 300 seconds, that's seconds. Auto kick means if you don't have any special permissions, or say you're not opt or anything like that, you will get kicked after 420 seconds. Fair enough. No, it's a slot getting used by someone that's actually not there. The freeze player literally means say when someone goes AFK, you can't kill them, you can't do nothing to them, which is pointless because if they're AFK it's their own fault. What's this one here, the disable item when pick up, when you're AFK someone can't, you said that's a false, means when someone throws something at you, you can't pick it up, but that's who's bothered, not important. The death message means like say Jay Adley has killed Super Sniper _16, that's all that really is. Or actually sorry, no I'm incorrect, James. What that means, say if you drown, or say Jay Adley once drowned, Jay Adley's been killed, X that player whoever killed me, Jadley's been suffocated, all that stuff really, or basically you can set that to false so it doesn't happen, because you're going to add, again, your own plugin to do it. Right, don't worry about that, leave that to default, that's not important, leave that to default, that's not important. Repair enchants, where you got an iron block and you right click and it repairs your item, you said that's true or false, depending on, it's your personal preferences. The register back in lister, I've never actually looked at this one. No, you don't. What that is, say if someone leaves the game and they join back, they can't, if you said that's a false, they can't do /back because they've left the game, but if you said it's a true, means when they leave the game, join back, they can do /back. Easy as. And what this one is, if there's no spawn, you go back to home, easy as, keep default, keep that the same, unless you want to change any of these. I'm just going to say keep default because they're really not important. Keep default, unless you want to change your personal preferences. And what this is, say I do a TPA/TPA space super sniper _16, it says I have to stand, I don't know, 6 seconds to wait, and then if I move, it stops. Eco is probably the main one you guys are looking at because it's the most easily missed one you can get wrong. I currently have £200 or $200, whatever, I'm not bothered, the same thing, currency doesn't matter. So when you join my server, you will start off instantly with 200. Easy as. The wave .yml, which is there, that's where when people can do /buy, but I don't have that because you build a shop for a reason, you build an awesome store, you have showcase for a reason so people can see it. It's a lot easier than freaking typing commands in and all that bullsniff. The currency symbol, so when you do /bounce or when you say put on a sign, mine's displayed as pounds, which none of your American keyboards for some stupid reason can't do, as found out by my admins and owners because they didn't help me one bit with the price tags because they couldn't freaking do it. Well done. Maximum money, that's default, leave that. Right, this is the one people have been saying to me in the server, one people have enjoyed. How do you stop this? What it is, say when you originally get this, that'll be set to 1,000. So anyone can literally buy. They can have £200, but they can buy something worth 1,200 because they've got a loan of 1,000. If you get me. So say when they spend that 1,000 limit, so you don't have the money in your account no more. What that then does is every time they get money, it pays off their debt. But it's pointless because if you have a low price server, I'm just saying, like, say if your prices are quite low, say I can do you £50 for 1 diamond, what they can do is then literally go in negative and not even care about bounce. And it's really easy to manipulate. Can't say the freaking word. So leave that. What I'd say is set it to 0. So literally, if you put something on the side for 100 and they've got 100, they can buy it. If you've got something on the side for 300 and they've got 299, they can't buy it. They're £1 short. Unlucky, you can't have it. £1, £1, by the way, just because I'll probably be asked that. So he said that the minimum money is 0 because they need to have the exact money just to stop that. The login, say when someone buys, it logs them. To believe me, it's just pointless. It actually lags sometimes doing it. So essentials help, we leave because we don't touch nothing there, not important whatsoever. I don't touch not an essentials chat, but you can just enter the format when they join the game or what group they're in. You can set how you want that to look, what type of colours you want. Then again, it's up to you. It's whatever you want to do, so it's not important. And then this is the essentials protection, which is, pointless again. Sorry about this, just I'm saying these are pointless because they are pointless. It depends though, if you want to block TNT getting placed, lava getting placed, you'd put it there. Block list, which block should be blocked from placing? What I put that TNT shouldn't be allowed, but do you know what? Because I'm a nice guy, I want TNT allowed. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered about lava being placed. Doesn't bother me. It's a PvP server. You can break. Whoop. Don't do that, you'll mess your plugins up. And then the last one's lava bucket, which you want because if you want to make obsidian on the land, you're going to need to be able to put that. So if you stop that, easy as just leave it blank now. Should we go past that? And which items should people be prevented from using, which is the lava bucket. So what you do is you delete him, go right back to the colon, which stops, and what you do is you type in then the code, say I want to log when 46, which is TNT's placed. It will tell you saying J Adley wants to place TNT at these coordinates, all that stuff, but let them do what they want. If you want to block when people put pistons, not important. Right, this is probably the most important part you're going to do. Lava flow. Do you want to put the bait down something? Do you want to be able to when people pour lava, it flows? If not, set to true. Same again with water, set to true if you don't. Same again with water bucket, set to true if you don't want to flow. Fire spread, I set to true because people with flint and steel could set fire to a forest and ruin your forest instantly. So I said that's true because I don't like it. Lava fire spread, same thing. When people place lava, it sets fire to wood or trees. So I leave that again because that's bad. TNT explosion means when TNT goes off, explodes. Yes. When TNT goes off, it explodes. Yes. When you do /fireball command when you're an admin, and shoot a fireball, you can set that to explode or not. Creeper explode. Say when creepers explode, you want it to blow up. You set that to true. You basically keep most things to default, but them things you have to change manually. Just bear that in mind, guys. Right, and there's the cool part of it. Really, you can prevent certain creatures from spawning. I don't want creepers to spawn. No, hell no. It's Minecraft. You want creepers to spawn. Giants, you spawn them, so it's not important. Ghast, you hardly see them. Never know. Never really see them. Cave spiders, the worst freaking mob in the game. Silverfish, even worse because it's horrible. Blazes, them floating, spinning things, magma cube, blah, 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 blah. Everything you want to spawn. Unless you don't want. Oh, and the dragons don't even spawn. I don't know. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave all this part here. Alright, protect all signs. That means when someone tries to destroy a sign, it says it's protected. So when you place a sign, it's protected by you. So that's a false, because if you take someone's faction land, you can't destroy the signs, which is pointless. So I said that's a false, so you can destroy the signs. Unless, because it's factions, you've got to have their territory before you can do it. The rails, never seen no one need rails, so I put that to true, because rails are really hard to get, so we don't want people to grief them, because they're quite important to people. When people fall, should that be damaged? No, because if they jump off a cliff, derp, you should die. PvP means player v player, you won't. Obviously false. When this is unable, people will attack you with the same information. So say I'm an owner. So say when you're when you're a citizen on my server, you can't hit me because you're not the same information, but I can hit you. Unfair, pointless. Keep that default. Keep it false. When people drown, you want them to die. When people get suffocated, you want them to die because it's their own freaking fault. Lava damage means when you jump in lava, you're gonna survive. If you set that to true, so if you jump into lava, you're gonna survive. Pointless. Leave these leave them default. You might as well. There's no point disabling them. Right, and the weather. This is say when you set this to false, it means it does not disable it. When you set it to true, disables it. So I've allowed rain because it's pretty cool when you raid a fucking base and it's raining. Don't see the point of thunder, so I'll leave that. And lightning, I'll leave the thunder's where it goes the big rumble, and lightning's where it does lightning strike. So I left them because they can actually like your server, so not important. This is the format when people join the server, so you can say hello, display name to Eden. So I can put, when people join for the first time, I'll say hello, display name, whatever their name is, to Eden. Easy as pie. They even like pie. I like apple pie, that's about it. So you leave them. I never touched them. Never touched them. Never. Oh! And you said, I never touched them. Wow, look at that. End the fan. No, seriously, you're done configuring. You've actually done configuring with James. Once you're done, all you have to do when you got a server on your PCs, hit save, then reload your server. Laughing. On this, mainly, what you do is you save it, you then exit out of it, and then it should come up there like that. You click yes, and it updates the file. Easy as pie. Jails are really most servers don't have jails, but that's like sort of another video if you want to watch that. The message of the day, when people join, they'll get the message of the day. The warp was talk about when people do like /by command. No, you don't want that. It's pointless. Warps is where you say you put all my different warps are listed there. You can delete them, whatever you want to do. So right, we have done essentials. Well done. Yeah. So I come back for part 2 where we'll be doing group manager. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and please come back soon. And if you did find this video helpful, please like and subscribe. And thanks, and please join Ethan, the funnest server on Minecraft.